Angelica. Welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting at my dining room table right now. As you could probably see from the reflection of the mirror, I am going over my floral proposal right now, trying to figure out specific counts to all of the materials and vases that I'm going to be required for this specific wedding. I have prepped all of my vases and I have most of what I need out. I just need to start designing, and I'm going to be walking you through the color story for this weekend's wedding, as well as the marriage proposal ingredients that I'm going to be using, which is also a large event. The guy's going all out in proposing to his future fiance, so I'm really excited. But yeah, let me show you what the materials look like for this week's wedding. These are the centerpiece compote vases that I'm going to be using. I'm pretty sure I unboxed these with you. These are going to be used for this wedding, and then I've already prepped it with a paper mache liner. And I use chicken wire for these vases. 98% of the time I use chicken wire. I don't like using foam. And I've already secured it on with floral tape onto the liner itself, and then I've secured it onto the vase. So there's two different layers of floral tape in here. And then I have these containers. They're just like plastic containers, but it's gonna be easier to use these for this specific wedding because there's a lot of corsages and a lot of boutonnieres to be delivered, and the container that I usually use to deliver those personals was just too small for me to carry everything in. So I decided to get these instead, and these are additional just like supplies that I wanted to keep in stock for the future and for other events. This is a ribbon, kind of like a peachy tone, that I'm gonna consider using for the corsages. It blends really nicely with the silk ribbon that I'm using for the bridesmaids bouquets and bridal bouquet, but I just don't know if I want to use silk ribbon for corsages as well. So I ended up getting this alternative dual-sided satin ribbon, and it's from the brand Ofre, which I really love. These are the additional bud vases that I'm going to be using for the other design for the guest tables. So this is going to form the centerpieces of half of the tables for the wedding, and I've already arranged to have all of the proper sizes and quantities that I need. So there's multiple sizes. There's medium, small, and tall bud vases. And there's going to be a multiple and variety of them in each table, along with this on the other tables. And then these are just the bud vases, or not bud vases, the vases for the bridesmaids bouquets and the bridal bouquet. I like the bridal bouquet to be a little bit taller. It's just easier to distinguish, and I can like easily like take or make it apart from really far away. So yeah, this is it. I'm about to go through the color story now, and I do want to say that there are two different events happening this weekend. There is a marriage proposal on Friday, and there is a wedding on Saturday. So everything that you see that is white and green is actually for the marriage proposal, and everything that you see that's more colorful and warm tone, that's going to be for the wedding, which is quite opposite of what is typically requested, but I'm going with it, and it's going to look really nice since it's at a safari park. So I'm going to go through the ingredients really quick. This is called larkspur. It's going to give me height and really pretty texture and lines through the grounded pieces that I'm going to be creating. This is wax flower. These are Playa Blanca roses, kind of a staple. These are shimmer roses. It's a beautiful pink peach tone rose, and it opens really beautifully. Super large rose. These are called golden mustard. They have peach or like rosy tone guard petals, but they do open up to be a little bit more yellow, just not as yellow as these roses over here. But these are really beautiful and they're very fresh. They're like super new, so they're still pretty closed up right now, and I'll be reflexing them when I'm designing, so you'll get to see the color as well. These are carnations, and I have several varieties here. These are called caramello or caramelo, and they're also kind of like a warmer peach pink tone, blends really nicely with the shimmer roses. I have some mustard, like kind of yellow tone, orangey tone carnations here. More of the same caramelo carnations and some white carnations for the marriage proposal as well. These roses here that are super mustardy, like super almost like warm and yellow, are considered combos. So kind of like when you order a combo of a meal, that's the same way these are spelled. And they're just really warm, really beautiful, not brown, but not yellow, which is amazing. It's like the perfect warm tone rose. And as you can see here, that blends so nicely. I love that. I have a ton of spray roses here. These are Wabara spray roses. They have a really pretty texture. You can see that one here. Oh, it's opening up really nicely. These are Angelica roses. So these spray roses don't open quite as dainty as this rose right here. But it has a really pretty, unique way of opening up and creating texture. So I absolutely love. These here are Sahara roses, and as well, you could kind of see the idea now. Peach blending in to a warmer yellow, blending into some warmer tones. Same thing with the spray roses. And then I also have a bunch of butterfly ranunculus. And let me tell you, butterfly ranunculus are not cheap, but they're just a really pretty like dancing flower that I love including in like bouquets or just like little pops here and there to kind of wiggle out the centerpieces. So I have some yellow tone, creamier tone butterfly ranunculus, and then I also have these, which is kind of like a new variety, I believe. These are considered melon, and it is kind of like a orangish, peachy tone flower. I love. I also have some caramel tulips here. These are technically dyed. There's no such tulip that actually is this color, but I love to include these in these warmer tone florals that I'm gonna be providing. I have a bunch of Lysianthus here. This is like a creamy brown tone. Love, love, love. And then I also have some white ones that I will be including in the marriage proposal as well. I have these beautiful, oh my gosh, freaking peonies are like stunning. Like there's just really nothing like it. Like they haven't opened up, but when they do, oh man, they're just gonna be so stunning. And these are only going into the ceremony installation, so that's gonna definitely add a pop from the shimmer roses and all of like the pink tones, but the center is yellow, so really looking forward to those opening. I have a bunch of peach stalk flower here, and then I also have regular ranunculus, which is my go-to signature flower. I absolutely love. I have some white ones for the marriage proposal as well as the bridal bouquet, and then I also have some peach ones here for all of the bridesmaids bouquets and bridal bouquet. Love, love, love. And then I have just this greenery here, which is called, I think it's called Lepidium. I might have the pronunciation a little off. I don't get this very often, but I absolutely love the way it's looking right now for spring. So I really wanted to get this, but Lepidium, I think it's called. And then I just have a little bit of Cosmo Flowers here because there is a mauve tone pop in the bridal bouquet only. This one's like really suffering. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, this Cosmo flower is so, so pretty, so dainty, stunning. And I think it's definitely gonna be a huge pop from all of the other mauve brown tone flowers. This is definitely really moody and really dark, but the vision is there and I think it's gonna really, really work. I also have a ton of huckleberry branches and